Okay.
Yeah, you've been busy.
Well, I mean, holidays was me and the wife and the baby, right? Stayed in, didn't family's all far away. You know, made our phone calls, did our did the video call, so mom could see the baby, you know, that kind of thing. But I decided, hey, why not just, because it's the holidays, why not just stream every single day? Let's just do the opposite instead. And so what I've been doing is I bought like 20 fucking games on the Steam sale.
Ah.
And I'm like, yeah, well, you know, the refund timer on these is 2 hours. So what if I played each of these for 90 minutes and saw which ones are worth keeping?
Oh, Jesus Christ. We're playing Refund Chicken.
Oh, yeah, we're playing Refund Chicken. So here's the thing, though. Like, despite the fact that I don't know many people who actually, like, quantify and gamify the refund process, the actual, like, use case for the Steam refund is buying something you wouldn't otherwise buy if you didn't have the security to give it back and go, oh, I do like it, or oh, I hate this, or does this run on my computer? Right? So like, so I have a massive list of games that I fucked with. And the first one on the list is by far the easiest to, I picked it and did not know it was going to prove the concept. So Midnight Suns is always on sale. I don't know if you've noticed this.
Oh.
But ever since Midnight Suns came out,
Marvel.
it has been like permanently on sale. Yes, that's right. The Marvel XCOM game, Midnight Suns. Every sale, it's like 50-60% off every time, like even like a month or two after it came out, because it did not make the numbers that it needed to. So I asked, like, how is it? And somebody said, wait until all the DLC is out, and then you'll be able to buy all the whole thing at once for like $30. So sure enough, it's 70% off. So I waited till Midnight Suns was out and with all the DLC, and I got it for $30. And I hopped into it and hit the end of that timer and was like, I'm going to play more of this, because it's been a long time since I've seen a game so aggressively failed by every single person responsible for telling you what the game is like.
In terms of marketing?
Oh yeah. Like constant, like record scratch feeling, like exclamations of confusion as to what that game actually is. Woolie, what do you think Midnight Suns is?
A bunch of Marvel characters in their new outfits are part of a team, and you use them like an XCOM team to do those, to do missions.
So the part where it's actually a deck builder with cards, that didn't make it to you?
Huh.
Yeah, it's a deck builder.
Okay.
And you're actually moving the characters around on like a open field, and you're loading in and you're like, oh, I got 2 Blade cards and 1 Morbius. Do you think I can get the Bleed stacks from Blade? Okay. Now, would you be confused when I showed you the hub world that you wander around in third person that you can use to talk to every single Marvel character in the game and increase their social links and go out on friendship dates with them?
Wow. Okay. That could, yeah, okay. Sure. Are you playing, like, is your deck being played against an AI opponent's deck, or is it just
no,
okay.
It's not. It's being played against the field.
Okay.
It's like and then the first character to talk to you when you make your OC is Blade, and Blade's being voiced by Michael Jai White, and I'm like, that's perfect.
That's pretty good.
That's perfect.
Okay.
And I
So it's not recruiting the different Marvel characters as much as it is unlocking more cards to get their cards.
No, you are unlocking more Marvel characters, and you are leveling up their friendship and their levels so that you can unlock better passive abilities and synergize their decks.
Okay. On the game, like in the field, though, XCOM's happening.
No. There's no grid.
Okay.
It's actually, they're all complete. They're in like a big circle arena or square arena, and you are moving like completely free movement. And characters only, your whole team only gets one move, and you're using that move to create knockback effects to throw people off cliffs or into explosive barrels or vault over things to do attacks.
What the fuck, man?
It is nothing like what I thought it was.
Weird.
And it's really good.
Nice. Okay.
It's really good. There's no accuracy.
So is it just a matter of everyone is confused as to what this was? Like, if it's, I mean, wouldn't...
It was like from the makers of XCOM, and then they showed off like all these hero moments from the action game people. Or sorry, the Marvel characters. And people thought it was like literally XCOM, but with cards.
Yeah, well...
Like, instead of being able to choose, like... Instead of being able to choose like your attacks, you would have to load in the cards. But no, it's actually closer to like Marvel Snap.
Okay.
Or like Runeterra.
Yeah, you see, the devs are also probably responsible for like the self-gaslight that comes with it, expecting it to be in the genre. Because if the Blade game came out and it turned out to be a first-person puzzle game, you know, you'd be like, but where's the Dishonored? Because
it's so... Because I hate like deck builders. I hate them. I actually really like Midnight Suns a lot. I'm going to be playing it next week, for realsy stream instead of, you know, Steam Refund Baby stream. And I'm just like sitting there the whole time going like, what? I watched trailers on this thing's Steam page and didn't know any of this. How did they drop it so bad?
I feel like I've grown fond of Slay the Spire and Fights in Tight Spaces.
Yeah,
as very basic, you know, versions of that.
It's also it's gone. The thought I had was gone. Oh no, it's back. It's also really nice to play a game made by Firaxis that doesn't stutter and chug and fuck all over itself. Like the weird little hitching that happens when you move around in XCOM or something like that. It's very slick, as long as you disable the horrible 2K launcher, which is an abomination.
Were you able to like get the feeling of like, despite not knowing a Marvel thing here, this Persona link is filled with fan service?
Right.
So
when I was talking to Doctor Strange and I was like, Sanctum, whatever the fuck, that sounds stupid, and he got mad at me, and I got friendship points go down.
Okay. So little bits of like, you know, narrator box C issue 42.
Oh, not quite that. But they do go through the process of explaining characters that you're probably a little less likely to know as to what the fuck or who the fuck they is.
Okay.
Because I don't know who the fuck Magic was, and then people had to tell me it was Colossus' sister.
Yeah, Ileana. He used to scream for her all the time, and
yeah,
then she turned into that.
Yeah, no, it's really good. It's sad that game just kind of bombed horribly. So hey, you know, at the end of an XCOM mission, you have that feature that's like, do you want to pose your boys in like an action shot for like a poster?
Oh, when the scores or whatever. Yeah.
So Midnight Suns does that automatically, but it's a comic book, and it slaps all the characters that were in it into like a 2D
spread
realized sprite comic book, and then you can go in and edit like what era you want it to look like or what you want the background image. And it's cute. It's very nice.
So then, is it just a marketing fail for why this didn't actually fucking...
No, it seems excellent. Anywhere. Top to bottom, it's just like nobody knew what the fuck it was, and what they thought it was wrong.
Like, I don't know anyone that even casually just went to go check it out, you know? I heard nothing about it after
I remember...
I saw screenshots of the costumes pre-release, people going like, oh, look at these outfits. And then that's the last I heard of it.
I remember seeing like one of those things that happens with some games where you go, is this good? And you get like a couple people going, I don't know. And like two guys being like, it's one of the best games that came out in its year. Nobody knows. And you're like, huh, that's weird. Huh. So yeah, no, it's great.
Yeah, you'd think one of those people that always posts like random comic pages on the subreddit would pop in and be like, hey, this game's actually pretty solid.
It's great.
Yeah. Interesting. Okay.